Form B. Condition and stability of my driver's side mirror is good. It's securely mounted, no crack, broken, damaged glass there. My UPS tractor number, UPS logo, DOT operating number, and IFTA permit are all securely mounted, clearly visible and current. IFTA is good through the last day of January of 23. My tractor door opens and closes properly. The handle on the outside and the inside work properly. And my hinges are in good condition. My window opens and shuts electronically. I could show you if you wanted me to, but I won't. Rubber stripping around the outside of my door is in good condition. It's not damaged, flapping, or broken. Have a minimum of 5 BC non-freezing dry chemical fire extinguisher. It's securely mounted to the floor. It's fully charged because my needle is right there in the green. On the opposite side of my cab is the red toolbox containing 3 reflective triangles, and they are securely mounted to the tractor floor as well. My FHWA certification is current and good through the last day of March of 23. It is current. It is good through the last day of January of 23. Left turn indicators are amber in color, and they flash simultaneously with the ones on the front. They're not cracked or broken or damaged. Battery box is securely mounted. I'm going to visually and physically check all my handrails and steps to ensure that they are securely mounted. I have 3 air tanks below. I can release excess moisture. A couple bursts of them. The def tank is securely mounted. It's not damaged or leaking. Standing at the rear, I have DOT reflected devices to the top, to the sides of my rear window. My rear window has no cracks, damage, or broken glass. And my work light is securely mounted to the back of the cab. It is clear in color. It's not damaged and no discoloration. My air lines and light cords coming from my compressor are not leaking or damaged. My air lines and light cords have no cuts, bulges, abrasions, no exposed cord of fabric. They have no frays. My glad hands are not cracked, and my grommets are in good repair. My 3 deck plates are securely mounted with these bolts. There's no shiny metal, anything showing that they would be loose. Beneath my deck plates, my automatic greaser is securely mounted. It's not damaged or leaking. And my drivetrain is straight with no debris wrapped around it. My frame is securely mounted. Sorry. Frame is securely mounted. No cracks, dents, or legal welds. My fuel tank is securely mounted. It is vented at the top, not leaking below. My fuel cap is leaded, threaded, sealed with no chain. And I have a full tank of diesel fuel. My fender is securely mounted to the frame with these bolts. Now looking at my suspension, my springs, spring hangers, U-bolts, and bolts are securely mounted, no damage to missing springs. My shock and shackle are visible right here. My shock and shackle are securely mounted. They are not damaged or leaking. Standing here, I can see my brake chambers and air lines securely mounted, not damaged or leaking. Slack adjuster is mounted to the rear of my brake chamber. Slack adjuster, if I were to pull on the slack adjuster, when the brake's released, I have no more than 1 inch of play. I have a minimum 1/4 inch of material on the brake linings. No cracks or contaminants. My brake drum is securely mounted. It's not damaged or leaking. I have a minimum of 2 32nds of tread depth on these rear tires. No uneven wear patterns. No stones or debris between my tires. I can check all 4 sides of my tire condition for any cuts, bulges, abrasions, exposed cord of fabric. My rim has no cracks, dents, or legal welds. No broken or missing lug nuts. Any rust streaks could indicate looseness. I have an outside and an inside metal valve stem with a metal cap. My hub is sealed. It's not damaged or leaking. All of my hub seal bolts are securely mounted. This tire is properly beaded to the rim, and if I were to check inflation on this tire, I would do so with a tire gauge. My coupling is as follows. There's no space between the apron plate and the 5th wheel. The 5th wheel handle is here in the locked position. My apron plate is securely, there's no cracks, dents, or legal welds, and it's properly lubricated. So my fifth wheel is secured to the platform, and the platform is secured, or all right. My 5th wheel is secured to the platform. The platform is secured to the frame with these mounting bolts. Everything is secure with my 5th wheel. Going below, I can verify that my kingpin straight and secure, and the locking jaws are around the kingpin. At the rear, I can tell you that my mud flaps are both securely mounted with DOT reflector devices on the mud flaps. My tow hooks are securely mounted to the frame with these bolts. Have DOT reflected devices at the rear of my tractor as well. My brake lights, four-ways, tail lights, and turn signals are red in color. No cracks, dents, broken glass, discoloration. And my reverse lights, backup lights, are clear in color. They have no cracks or damage. My safety chain loops, or safety chain hooks, are securely mounted. Have a pintle hook which operates in both the open and the closed position, held secure with a cotter pin. And my airbags are both securely mounted and not leaking. No missing prongs in my light plug. That's the end of that form.